You know, people, it's a sad day in America when the American press decides that Libya is a partisan issue, that the death of 4 Americans doesn't matter if a Democratic president is in charge. How pathetic is that? Think about it. How sad is that? CBS has a slogan, CBS cares. Do you really, CBS? Do you care about the truth, or you just care when it's a Republican in charge? I mean, you know what, this shouldn't even be a partisan thing. This is an absolute joke. This is really, really sad. I mean, the president was right about one thing. He said it was about the video. It was about the video. The video they watched live as these 4 men were getting murdered. That's what it was about, the video they watched. Don't ask me. Charlene Lamb said they saw it. I mean, let me ask you this, people. When you tell someone to stand down, what are they standing down from? That means they knew what the hell's going on. I mean, after all, the president, they're all watching bin Laden get murdered. You mean to tell me, you expect me to believe that he didn't see these 4 men get murdered? And to cover it up, that is just so despicable. It's appalling. I just can't believe the press in this country. Just to keep a man in power. I mean, it's unbelievable what these people do. It's just sickening. Do you realize that Congress spent billions of dollars to protect the Libyan borders, but they couldn't protect our embassy? I mean, come on, people. I don't understand this, man. I don't understand. You know what? You call it a lie. I even saw O'Reilly say, well, we don't know if he lied. You can't say that word. Why can't you say that word? What was it? Well, you remember the word they said, Bush lied, people died? Remember that slogan? Oh, yeah, they were singing songs on the dancing in the streets on that one, the libs were. Why can't you say Obama lied, people died? It's the truth, people. I mean, come on, I don't get this. Obama said he'd share every piece of information as it came out. Has he really shared every piece of information? They're deliberately holding back. And they're not even good at it. But the media won't say a word. The mainstream media won't say a word about it. I mean, we all remember Watergate. And you know what? There was no cable TV in those days. No computers. But as a kid, I remember it. You know what? Nixon was guilty. He got him out. They got him out. He resigned. I didn't stick up for him. It's not a partisan thing with me. It's the individual. I don't care. Like I said before, it doesn't matter. Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. Do what's right and what's wrong in society. And life is so much easier when you can do that. It's pathetic. Even like this Fort Hood thing. Do you know that by calling it workplace violence, do you realize that injured soldiers can't get a Purple Heart? The families don't get the same benefits as those killed in combat because they're calling it workplace violence instead of terrorism. Well, how dumb is that? Call it what it is so these families can be taken care of. So these people can get their Purple Hearts. This is appalling to me. But you know what? It's the mainstream media that will do whatever it takes to keep this man in power because there's no credibility. They spin everything. They spin everything. It's all about spinning. It's so sad. It's so sad. I just don't get it. I don't know how this man has a 10% approval, but let alone he has a 47%. This is mind-boggling to me. They're covering this up. People are lying about it. People have died over it. And you know what? It's just no big deal to the mainstream media. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. But hopefully, this will all be over by Tuesday.